We worshipped our author, and when she sent us an email telling us her masterpiece was done, we cancelled our plans and packed our bags and flew from our cities to Warsaw, where, bedraggled and ecstatic, we took the train into town and boarded the bus for Białowieża. It was our 7th pilgrimage to the village at the edge of the primeval forest where she lived. She had always lived there, 5 miles from the Belarusian border. She loved that forest as much as we loved her books, which, without a fraction of a second's hesitation, we would have laid down our lives to defend. We treated her every word as sacred, even though our whole task was to replace her every word. We arrived on September the 20th, 2017. It was a new moon, but the stars of the Northern Hemisphere transformed her slim, sinuous home, converting the oak strips on the convex walls into quicksilver that momentarily held the frenzied shadows of the forest, slickening their inextricable shapes, and then engulfed them. There were 8 of us. Swedish was new, handsome as a red deer, and we knew at first sight that he would be her favourite. Not only because of the prestige of his language, a conduit to her inevitable Nobel Prize, but also because of his saunter, his stance, that gratifying invitation in his hot blue eyes. Because somehow, that evening, our author's unshakable husband, Bogdan, whose lust, we believed, worked like kerosene on her authorial imagination, wasn't there. With Bogdan gone, she was different from how we'd ever seen her. She was ghost white. She remained immune to shadow, but her eyes were black holes, and it hurt to look into them directly, like we were being torn apart. So we kept our eyes on her crossed arms, but even her arms weren't her arms anymore, exactly. More like twigs half inhumed by her too heavy, sludge-coloured dress. Her neck lacked the onyx amulet she'd been given by her grandfather, the local black magician. Without it, her collarbone jutted out like it wanted to break.